These are not, but anyway. Thank you. So, respected Chankit ma'am, HOD Political Science Department, respected Sonam ma'am, HOD Sociology Department, respected our Ita ma'am from Nepali Department. Are you HOD ma'am? Okay, sorry. HOD is also in the department. And respected all the esteemed faculty members from Political Science Department, and my dear Krishna Bhai, and my dear students. A warm good afternoon to you all. How are you doing today? Don't worry, I won't bore you for long. And certainly, I am not here to talk about physics, the laws of physics, and condensed matter physics that you heard in my bio, or nanotechnology, or let's say any other fancy physics terms like quantum physics, quantum computing, which I am doing right now. So today, why I'm here is, I just thought, being an alumni of this college, being a person who has studied from this college, and who has seen this college, and who has got some amazing opportunities to go to some institutions like ERC and some of other institutions around the globe, I thought, let me talk with you in a little informal way. So that's why I have not made any presentations. So first of all, before proceeding further, first of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Department of Political Science for giving me this opportunity to interact with young minds like you, who are certainly from a different field, and this is kind of different opportunity for me as well, because I have never interacted with persons who are others, we are from other departments apart from my physics. So anyway, so moving further, so I'd like to tell you that physics and being a person from physics, I'm not different from you, okay? In research, since the today's talk, the more topics are focused on research, so you have done some amazing research and presenting in an amazing way. So I would like to tell you that physics and political science, or any other science, or any other, let's say, course is not different. When you go to research, you see that all the topics are interconnected. Okay, you cannot survive alone. From a political science department, you must be knowing this, that no department, no person can survive alone, right? From there only the concept of political science has come, I believe. I don't know, I have very limited knowledge about this, but still. So, you know, we physicists, as a physicist or scientist, what we do is, we create some technology. We do some basic research and create some technology. Just to let me refer to the present case. How many of you have heard or following the current Israel and which one? Iran war. How many of you are following? Raise your hand. You are following, right? Because from political science students, the geopolitics is a very important part. You must be following, right? So, we, the physicists or scientists, we create technology, but how to utilize it, how to use it in a peaceful way, or whether you want to destroy someone else. The technology is a two-sided coin, right? It has two sides. You can create positive impact by using it in a peaceful way, or you can destroy the whole world. Like the main reason for current war is what? What? Anyone? What is the main reason for this war? Anyone? Nuclear power. Okay, nuclear technology. Very good, very good. I'm glad that you are following the current situation. So the problem is, America, all these countries, nuclear armed nations, these are saying that Not Israel, Iran. Iran has Iran. It was earlier called Persia, so I find hard to connect, so I call it Persia. So Persia or Iran, they have developed. They are developing nuclear technology with the help of Russia. The USA is saying, right? So the US and other nuclear countries, they don't want them to flourish. Why? Because if the other countries also have nuclear power, then there will be a constant fear among the world. Anyone can, launch a nuclear weapon and fight, right? Like the North Korea incident. Kim Jong, the dictator leader, right? They have nuclear weapons. So the whole world is fearing. If someone, if a leader like him, is it a Sanki we call it, right? Sanki, what do you call? Is it a psycho, right? So if such persons have such a power, nuclear weapon is a power, right? So if those kind of things are in the hand of those people or dictators, they can threat whole world, right? So the existence of whole humanity, whole whatever we call, whatever organisms living there, is threat to that. So we, coming back to our previous thing, from where we started. We physicists or scientists create technology, but it is the responsibility of leaders, which comes mostly from which background? Political science, humanities, right? So you people have that additional responsibility to take charge, to take control, and use those technologies and to make some laws to use those technology in a positive way. So you have that additional responsibility, I would say, apart from what we have. We are creating technology, that's fine. Now what I am doing is I am working in quantum computing. Have you anyone heard about this? Quantum computing? Okay. It's the upcoming technology. You might hear it in maybe next 5 to 10 years, but yeah. Now people are developing a different kind of computer. So people with the technology, I'll just tell you one thing. With the technology, just recent discovery is there. We can convert lead. Sisa हुन्छ नि sisa. Lead, त्यो बल्छी use गर्छन्. We can control in a controlled environment, we can convert that lead into gold. Just imagine the technology that we have today. And apart from that, what I have done is, we used to build diamond in our lab. We can grow diamond in our lab. How many of you know about this? Yes, we can grow diamond in the lab. Right? So we have such kind of technology. Earlier people used to say, diamond is rare. Now what is rare? We can actually create. In one day you can create this much thick layer of diamond in that. Okay? Then you have to cut it, make a jewelry. Okay? So the technology, we have technology, but how to use it, how to use it in a judicious and in a positive way, you people have that responsibility to make laws and impact the society. Okay? You are following me? What I am saying? So I'll tell you how can you go to that direction so that you can create some. First of all, you have to hold some positions, right? For being able to develop some laws or say some policies which will benefit society. So what you have to do is, where you can go and what you want to do is, apart from research has a different dimensions. I will not cover that. But what I want to emphasize is, you can go for masters. First of all, you can go for masters to mostly, you can target universities located in Delhi. Why I am saying Delhi? Because if you go to Delhi for masters, you will find a different environment. If you are from science background, I would not have said that you should go to Delhi. I would have said that you should go to Kolkata or Bangalore, because these are the hub for technology, for basic research, right? But for political science and all the humanities subject, I don't know I am correct or not, Delhi is the hub. If you go to Delhi, you will have friends who will be, talking about cracking civil services. Right? They call it, I have some friends, they call it tayari. Tayari kar rahe hain. What is tayari? Preparation. For what? Preparation for competitive exams. You should target that. Okay? So you should target for IAS, IFS. In fact, your Guru sir, he has many friends. He has from BHU, he got that environment. He has many friends who have cleared foreign services, right? Foreign services, administrative services. So that means if you go there, you will have people who are preparing for those kind of exams. Okay? Don't just sit here. It's very good that you have done your graduation from here. Okay? I also did that same. I also grown up from here. We don't have to go to some fancy places to acquire knowledge. Okay? But the environment that you get outside is unparalleled. You have to go to hub. And for political science and humanities, what I know is Delhi is the best place. You should go there and you will have friends who are working in the same fields. And friends decides what you become in next 30 years. Okay? So, like my friends, what are they are doing? They are all scientists. Whoever I have made outside, they are scientists. They are scientists in a big field. So that also motivates me to do research. By sitting here also, I am constantly involved in research. Why? Because I have my friends who are doing something and that drives me to do research. Similarly, if you have some friends who are doing, who are maybe in context of preparation only, I am saying, tayari, okay? So if you have friends who are doing tayari for civil services or the competitive exams, definitely you will crack, if not IAS, then you will definitely crack the civil service in the states. Right? So you should aim for that. And remember, as academician, I don't think I should say this, but I'll say anyway. Whatever we academician do, or whatever we achieve, we need proper persons in proper place, in bureaucracy, who understand this and make some policies which will impact all of us. So aim high, aim that way. Why I'm saying to you particularly and not to my students in physics is, as Krishna sir already told you, whether I don't know whether you have asked that or not, for political science, the persons from political science, sociology or humanities background, they have extra edge in that. You have to, in general studies and all, if you are from humanities background, you have extra edge, you know much more already. You don't have to start from scratch. I have some friends, in fact, recently there was a visit from 2 years back, GL Meena IAS, how many of you know? He is from science background, and when I was interacting, he was there when the election was there in college. When I was interacting with him, interestingly, what he said is, he is from science background, but he chose political science or some anthropology, sociology, I don't remember, but from humanities, he chose the subject from humanities as main course. Okay? So you have that extra edge. You already know everything, something. I'll not say everything, but you already know something. Okay? So you should aim for that. So as a brother, I'll say brother because I am the product of this college only, so I'm just senior. I passed out from here in 2012. So in our days, I didn't know all these things, but otherwise I would also maybe switch for that direction, which is in that direction, but anyway, I'm happy with what I'm doing still. So you can target UPSC and other competitive exams. Okay, so you should aim for that. We can talk a lot about this. Okay, so you are always welcome to talk with me or interact with me in future also. apart from that, so coming to today's topic, so I'm quite amazed to see the presentation and research that you are carrying out. So it's very good, and your presentations were also very good. But since I have presented in some competitions, and fortunately I was able to win. Maybe I was a winning team in 3 competitions, mainly national events. But 2 of them was won by me, and 1 was by one of my collaborators. So I would like to give few tips about how to present and how to make presentations. Okay, few tips. Although they were amazing, but I noticed 2-3 things. So I would like to say that. Okay. So first of all, while making presentation or while presenting, what matters is how you are presenting, your body language. You should be able to connect your audience with what you are saying. Okay? So for that, what is the easiest way is, apart from body language, okay, and tone fluctuation and all, all those things, I'm not going to that. But in slides also, what you can do is, don't put too much lines or words. I was noticing that. Don't do that. If you can see also, if your friends are doing that, you will feel bored. You will not feel like saying it. Right? So what you can do is, try to put pictures related to that. Okay? Pictures tells a lot more of stories. You don't have to say, if you kind of say many things also, it's okay. If you show some picture, if I have to say something about Raman effect, right? I'll mostly connect with science because I'm from science and I have very limited knowledge with political science and humanities, so please forgive me about that. So if I'll try to give some example about science only, okay? So all of you know who is C.V. Raman? Sir C.V. Raman, have you heard about that? Sir C.V. Raman, the only Nobel laureate in science from physics, 1930 he got Nobel Prize in physics, right? Yes. Okay. Yes, very good. So I'm very glad and I'm very happy that I have such interactive audience. So okay, I'll try to cut it shorter. So if I have to say something about his discovery or something, what I'll do, first I'll not say anything about C.V. Raman. I'll not write anything. What I'll do, I'll just put the picture of C.V. Raman first. Then I'll put a relevant diagram which reflects or which can explain his discovery. Only those two things in slide. Then whatever I have to say, what will I do? First of all, you have to prepare also, no? Previous day, you have to do your homework. You just make some slides and you will do your homework. What you will say after reading that slides, okay? What are you going to say? Okay? So, what I'll do, I'll just make C.V. Raman's, put C.V. Raman's portrait and I'll put the photograph which explains the Raman effect. From there, I'll just explain. I'll not read from anywhere. What I'll do, I'll just look in the diagram. I'll just try to explain what he has done. Okay, and I'll just try to look at you while speaking. That will connect the audience with you. Okay. So that one, put more pictures. Avoid the words. Avoid as far as possible. But there are some stances where you have to include the sentences. You cannot avoid everywhere, right? So what to do at that time? What to do? Make it short. Very good. Make it short. And give some color. Okay, so highlight them or color them in a different color, red, blue, green. Okay, and just try to highlight them make them in a different pattern. Okay, don't put too much also. Okay, that also you have to limit yourself. So that way, you are getting me. And whenever you go for competitions, let's say, remember wherever place you have taken that picture, remember to give credit to that. You just in the last in the bottom part, you just put reference from where you have taken that. Do that, okay? In future, try to do that, okay? Okay. After that, try to include page number in the slide. That is very important. Because if someone wants to ask some questions, then it will be very difficult, it will be very difficult to say, go back. What the questioner will do? He will remember slide number and he will say, go back to this slide. You can also go, this is this, slide number 15, or let's say 5. Okay? Go back and you can do quickly. Okay? And in slides while presenting, remember, if whatever time frame you are given, I don't know, I am also maybe exceeding my time limit, but anyway, I'll just finish in 2 lines. So, whatever time limit you have given, you have to obey that, and you have to restrict yourself within time limit. How to do that? Again, that will come when you do practice beforehand. You have to practice many times. Even now, whenever I have to go to some, go and present in some competitions, what I do, from 1 week, I'll just stand in front of mirror and I'll just talk with myself. I'll think the audience. I'll think I'm just like here and I'll just assume that in the mirror you are sitting. Okay? And then I'll practice. So, accuracy comes from practice. Okay? So, okay, actually, I have to go somewhere also, so I'll just restrict. I'm getting continuously calls from there. So, it was very nice to talk with you. So, I'll, before closing, I'll like to tell you a few things. What you have to do is, you have to study, do hard work, that's one part. Apart from that, follow 3 Ds. Okay? First one is, you have to maintain discipline in your life. Then, you have to be determined what you want to do, what you want to achieve. Okay? And third one is, discipline, determination, and you should have some dedication towards it. Okay? So, follow that. All the best for your bright future. I hope we will see you as our next IAS or some bureaucrats, and then we will talk. Okay, what policy we can change. We can give you suggestion. Okay, okay, okay. It was wonderful to talk with you. At the end, I would like to thank Chankit ma'am and Department of Political Science for this opportunity. And I hope I didn't bore you much. Okay, thank you.